Addicted to the Outdoors begins now.
Well guys, we wanted to start out this season by first thanking all of you for inviting us back for our second season of Addicted to the Outdoors.
And this season starts with a bang. We head off to Africa to hunt with our friends Kylie and Troy Matthews.
Yeah, Troy and Kylie have put together a great package for us. It was a 10-day hunt, and then it was capped off by a 3-day photo safari.
I don't normally carry this much, but because we are on a 22-hour flight, I had to be prepared. First things first, I had to put Corey in his place with the push-up contest. Go, Corey, go. Well, not so fast. Oh, you cheater.
I'll tell you, Africa in general, just gets you excited. Incredible trip, definitely a trip worth doing at least once in your lifetime. I was a little more excited than normal because we were going with Troy and Kylie, and after getting to know them for a couple of years, we had a pretty good idea of the operation they ran, so we were very fired up.
We just got to Washington Dulles, and it is our first stop and only stop to Africa.
They said there was only a 16-hour flight from here.
Hopefully we make it there okay. Well, this was my first trip to Africa. I've never been over there before, and once I got there, I decided I wanted to shoot just about everything. We have finally made it up there, that long flight to South Africa, and I am so excited because I know this is just going to be a great trip. My husband's leaving me, so I better hurry up. He said go straight.
All this gear's coming in.
We were just told we have a 6-hour ride. I thought it was a 3 to 4 hour ride, but no, it's 6 hours.
Finally, and all our stuff showed up.
And all of our, we didn't lose.
I think all of our stuff showed up.
Oh,
we haven't gone through our bags yet, but.
We drive on the left-hand side of the road because that's the right side.
We're here. Stretch.
Oh. That's good.
Remember that smell, Corey?
Thank you. This morning came awfully fast.
Yeah, very nice long flight.
Yeah, good flight.
How's that flight?
Long. Well, we met Troy and Kylie a few years back through a friend of ours, Midge, and we just hit it off instantly. Knew we were gonna probably be friends for a very long time, and then we finally got an opportunity to get out and hunt with them. The bows, I'd like to just shoot a couple, just a couple, check our pins.
We always shoot our bows before we head out just to make sure we're on target.
Before we headed out on our hunt, I got to show off all the new toys.
These are Nikons.
Those are the new ones. Crosshairs are 100. Every circle below is 200, 300, 400. It's what they call the new BDC reticle. So it's got a drop compensator built into the scope.
Our guns are all dialed in, and now it's time for the bows. Well, the night before we left, they changed my arrows, changed my broadhead stings, so it gave me bigger fletchings, all before the night before we left.
I mean, this thing's getting down there around 300 feet a second. That's a quiet bow.
Yes, sir.
So John, what's the primary thing is different when you're hunting African animals?
Big difference. The vitals are just located a lot further forward, and so it's very different. Even with a gun, it's very different than hunting animals here in the States.
As you can see from this diagram, the African animals, the vitals don't extend as far back, and they sit further forward in the animal than your animal. So on a perfectly broadside shot, it's very important to come straight up with the front leg.
One of the neat things about it is when you get over there, they do a nice little presentation and they show you diagrams and they show you each animal, show you where the vitals are located and where the best shot placement is, and it's very, very helpful.
Limb Saver presents Addicted to the Outdoors with Jon and Gina Brunson.
Here's where we're at so far.
We're going to Africa!
We like to listen to music. We head off to Africa to hunt with our friends Kylie and Troy Matthews. We finally got everything situated the way we want it, and we're gonna get on it.
Well, we have these warts.
Right.
The boars have these, and then halfway down their snout, you'll see another wart.
Warthogs and monkey? This is crazy. This one had a bullseye right on his butt.
Gina, I don't know what John was doing. It looked like he was just taking in all the sights.
I don't know what John was doing either, but I know I was there and I was ready to hunt.
It is our first day in the blind in Africa, and even though we're a little tired, you can't tell because we are fired up. Some of the species late afternoon, some of the other species will come in mostly for water, and hopefully we'll get a shot. And then, John, if we can just be quiet after the shot and not, because it's a permanent blind, not lure them into the blind.
Hey John, I was noticing on that first hunt, you barely put your bow down.
Yeah, well, it's called getting overwhelmed by Africa, and it wasn't even my first trip, but especially that first day. I mean, there's animals are non-stop coming into that waterhole, and I mean, your heart's racing, and it's just exciting, and you don't want to put that bow down.
Excited. We had some wildebeest coming in.
Just like the dark, you just squeeze, no big deal. Good shot.
shot him a little forward, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go down. The arrow looked like it broke off in him, and when he turned, he had a lot of blood coming out. So hopefully I clipped an artery.
Come in. Okay.
Troy just radioed and said Gina shot something. They won't tell us what, so we're on our way over there to go and see, and maybe something big.
I didn't whack anything. I was too busy staring at it all.
It's been about 15 minutes since he was hit, and you got this much penetration too, so that's good.
I was a little worried about the shot, but we found him in no time.
Excellent shot.
Right there.
Good job.
My first African animal, and I did it with the new limb sabers. It was my first African animal, the first time to Africa, and with my new bow.
What's up with that? All right. Nice there.
It was awesome. I got a blue wildebeest with my bow, and it doesn't get much better than that. Well, I got my first African animal, and little did I know that after I shot him, then Troy tells me how tough they are to get down. But we did it, and I know he was worried about going out with the girls today, but we made it happen.
Congratulations. Excellent job.
Just ate a big old burger, dropped Gina's big nasty off at the skinning rack, and we are headed back to our blind. So hopefully tonight will be my turn.
And if I could get something tonight, then that's going to be Gina 2, Jon 0. What are we looking for tonight?
Well, hopefully a nice gemsbuck will come in, or impala, or zebra, or whatever comes our way. We'll take it.
We'll see what's coming in, and then we'll decide.
Yeah. The males are heavier. Every once in a while, they kick out a white one like that.
We got about, an hour and a half left of light, so hopefully I can get something down tonight. But if not too worried about it because we got plenty of time.
Well, for the afternoon hunt, we had a lot of animals come in, but nothing of size that we wanted to shoot.
Well, if everybody hadn't figured it out by now, outside of hunting, we love to eat. And sitting around that fire that first night was our first great meal of many great meals to come.
Let's bring you up to speed. This is crazy. But we made it happen.
Congratulations. Excellent job.
It's the second morning, and we're headed out, and hopefully one of us will get an animal down.
The next morning, we were up bright and early because we didn't want to miss a thing. I caught moving off to the left. Now, the funny thing about those little animals is that's about as big as they get. Yeah, we saw some nice kudu, but they only wanted to take one off that concession, and I wanted Gina to take them. Things were funny, man. They kept coming in, and then they start, they'd scratch their back on a rock, and then they'd do the big Godzilla crawl and drag their butt across the dirt.
And we're in our blind, and we see zebras, gemsbucks, impalas, And of course, hogs. We have this one little warthog that is completely keeping all the animals away from the water. They will not come in. The gemsbuck, they're just watching in the distance.
Were you planning on shooting one of those pigs that was coming in?
Well, you know, actually I hadn't planned on it, but after a while, they were looking pretty good.
I cracked my own bed.
Good job. Congratulations.
2 for the girls team.
Hey Gina, how did it feel to take that one down?
Oh, he had it coming.
We're gonna go take a peek at it before we go get back in our blind. It's my new friend. I don't know. She left me for a dead pig. I guess that's not real good.
He's drove us crazy today. We've had everything in front of us.
Yeah, was you running everything off?
And as soon as they would start walking in, they would go.
How'd that go again?
They start to come in, they spread back out. Your choice of zebra, your choice of 2 nice eland bulls. Impala tried to come in, nice wide ram, ran them out. Blessed buck tried to come in, 20 blessed buck standing around, run them out.
Elon's tenderloins, honey mustard, barbecue chicken.
Meat.
I always get the most. Is that a small one?
Yes, of course it is.
Oh my God, that is so good.
It weighs 300 pounds.
You don't like it?
Gina, I heard that someone from your crew got ill.
Oh yeah, poor Janina. We had no clue what was going on. I mean, she was sick. I'm gonna take her to the doctors and make sure she's okay while Jon gets out there and whacks the big nasty. I know he will.
Back at it. It is about 10:30.
I mean, it looked like things started picking up that morning.
Yeah, man, I looked up and we had animals coming from every direction. Just about the time I had my tongue hanging out of my mouth and my finger on the trigger, something spooked them and they went right out of range.
Hey, it seems like y'all go to the hospital a lot. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, man, it seems like it's always something. Yeah, I just wouldn't be addicted to the outdoors without it.
The life with the Brunsons is never boring. It's always something. And on top of it, I don't want to tell Jon, but I just realized somewhere in the mix I've lost my company credit card and my driver's license. So he's not going to be happy.
In the back, in the back.
A lot of these kids have to walk or run to school 3 or 5 miles one way, and man, we just really take things for granted. Go to school and learn. stressed from the long airplane ride. Tension. But we'll be better in the morning, right? We will. All right. Well, we already ate all of her groceries, so it's only been 3 days, so we're buying more. I met up with Jon just in time to buy some jewelry. Yes, everything.
Gina in a jewelry store is like Gina in a candy store, so you can only imagine the aftermath. We hope you enjoyed our part 1 of our Africa trip. Make sure that you tune in next week for Africa Part 2 because it is only going to get better.
Be sure to get in on our weekly contest and your chance to win a new bow. Every week, we'll be giving away a brand new Limb Saver bow of your choice. Just text ATTO to 30997 to enter, and the winner will receive a new bow of his or her choice delivered right to their doorstep. You can also join the Addicted Mobile Fan Club by texting Addicted to 30997. This gets you weekly tips and updates from Jon and Gina, access to autographed goodies, invites to meet and greets at trade shows. It automatically enters you into the weekly bow giveaway, and all mobile subscribers are automatically entered for the grand prize giveaway. An all-expense paid whitetail hunt with Jon and Gina to be filmed for TV. So don't be left out. Text today.
732, take 2.
Our first stop, what? What did he say? You don't know?
Jump in.
Well, we decided to just... Sorry. Ooh, ooh.